What is going on, everybody? So I decided I was gonna do a little like mini series type deal. I figured, you know what people might like to see is all the changes and everything we've got going on. We'll start here. That little blue discharge hose just ain't gonna work. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, it's a good learning lesson. And cool part about this, a lot of hardware stores carry these. Typically, they just throw these away. So if you get with your local hardware store or something like that, and you ask them to save them, they want to impress you. They want to keep your business anyway. So go ahead and make those relationships. You know what I mean? You might ask plumbers, electricians, stuff like that if they have anything like that. I use the Nextdoor app a lot, Craigslist, Facebook. And you can get these little wooden spools. Look at this. This is perfect for this little hose. So I'm actually able to store this better because I got this for free. So that's a cool thing. I got all these little flats too. I'm thinking I'm gonna plant basil in each one of these and try and sell individual basil plants. I got these for free. Again, going to your hardware store, right? Making those relationships. At the end of the year, a lot of times people are getting rid of stuff. If they have dead plants, things like that, they're not going to sell them. So typically what they do is they just toss them if they haven't sold them. So you go make those relationships with people, or maybe you can go get a part-time job there or whatever. They might request that you throw the flowers out or the dead plants or whatever, but those little flats are going to be great for me. I'm always trying to think, how can I increase my profits on my homestead or in my farm, right? That's the goal here, is to be profitable just enough so that way you can continue running your business, you can continue thriving, right? So I'm always looking at what can I use this for? What can I use that for? And I think that's what a lot of people struggle with, is they're so set in their ways or what they know that they're not looking in other things to kind of diversify their farm portfolio. You know what I mean? So here in the front, we've got another rose bush. And this thing's already doing great. We're getting a lot of green back in there. We've got a lot of grasses. These grasses don't do well, but I mean, it was kind of a weird situation how they all showed up. So this whole bed here, we moved into our place, and gosh, I think that was like 3 or 4 years ago we moved here. And one day it was just there. We thought it was like a gift from the place we moved to. They said, no, we have no idea what you're talking about. So we called our family, thanks for the gift. They're like, we've got no idea what you're talking about. So we're just, we assume that somebody ordered something and they accidentally put it here. Well, nobody came to pick it up, or the plants, so we had these free plants. But whoever put them in, they didn't do a great job at like prepping the soil, making sure everything was okay, that sort of thing. And I mean, these are like 6x6 cedar lumber. That's super expensive stuff. So we're gonna keep it. I gotta move them around. It looks like the kids might be jumping on them. Typically what you do is you put stakes in them, but I don't know how long we're gonna be on this property, so I don't want them to be permanent because I'm gonna take them with me for sure. This is my little owl. He was supposed to protect our crops from the squirrels, but he's not doing his job. Are you doing your job? No. And what I've done here is to make sure nobody steals it and kind of make it easier to move, is in the middle. What I've done is I've put concrete with a stake in it. So it's actually got a stake here that I can pound on with a hammer and he's full of concrete. So you're supposed to move him like every 3 days or whatever to make animals think that that he's real. But the thing is that didn't work. I did that for a couple months and it still didn't work. These damn squirrels keep stealing my tomatoes. And you know what? I'm more than willing to share my tomatoes with you squirrels. Squirrels, if you're watching, you can have some of my tomatoes. Alright? But why you gotta take them all? Like, I can't keep growing tomatoes if you're gonna take all my tomatoes. That's not how it works, you know? That's not how life works. Share. I'll share with you. You be cool with me.